I'm Daryl Prochaska with Summit Mining and Equipment, and we're out here in a brisk Idaho morning. It's about 22 degrees, getting set up this morning. One of the last times to get out to the prospecting site, so we figured we'd come out and do a field test of our new dry washer that we've built and going to be releasing here shortly. If not, we've released already. So here it is. It's our new system. It's a dry washer. It doesn't use water. Most dry washers will collect between or capture 80 to 85%. The last runs we had on our initial prototype was about 85 to 87% capture rate. So what we're doing here for the field test is we have this tarp laid out, and what we're doing is we're running a material. We're going to collect the excess, the runoff, and then we're going to run it through our trommel, which is the wet system. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow us to understand what our actual capture rate for this run would be. Just to kind of show that for a dry system, you're not going to get the capture rate of what you're doing for a wet. But a lot of areas and a lot of customers have come to us and say, hey, I don't have water in my area. I need a system that's going to be reliable, durable, and made of quality. So here at Summit Mining, that's what we like to do. We like to make quality products. So we've come up with the dry washer. So I'm going to start loading up. So what we got here is kind of explain it. This is the hopper here. All you do is either take 5-gallon buckets, or we have 3.5-gallon tidy cat feed, or not feed, but buckets here that we filled up. We got about 15 of them, and we can either use those to load them into the hopper or just shovel right into it. The larger rocks, anything smaller than a 1/2 inch to this expanded metal, is going to fall into the hopper. Come down to the chute down here, and we've got an adjustable chute to allow you to allow more or less material to drop down into the shaker recovery box here. So, and different than a dry system, a wet system, dry washers have the riffles at the reverse angle. So what that's going to do is the air from the blower coming up from the bottom, air is going to blow through this material. That's underneath that we have a perforated metal. We have this, air is going to blow through the material and then kind of shake the. It's going to almost be like a water flow, just like a water system, but reverse. The material is just going to flow right over the bed of air, and the gold's going to get captured up underneath these riffles here in the shaker box. So as the air's coming in, this box is going to be shaking, and we'll take some video of it running, but just wanted to be able to talk to you without the noise in the background. We've got the blower that we're having made. It's got a Honda motor on there, and it's a 4-inch output blower. So really good piece of equipment. We've been running this thing for the last 2 weeks straight, full bore, every day that we're in the shop, all day long. So 2 weeks on this particular blower, and we haven't had any issues. We're running at top speed, and in the field you're not going to run it that long. So again, keeping with our quality, we want to make sure that we're putting out a quality product. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started and start everything up, and we'll be back while I'm shoveling it in. Equipment's going to be easier and faster to set up in the field than a water system. You don't have all the water pumps, you don't have the long water hoses to get the string. It's basically lightweight. I think we measured it out about 50 pounds altogether. So easy setup, easy to get out in the field. The only issue is that the material's got to be fairly dry. So if it's rained recently, you might not be able to run this piece of equipment. But in the desert where you don't have water, this is a great piece of equipment, and you're going to be able to get out and run it. So I'm going to start running some buckets. First I'm going to do a couple shovels just to kind of show you how the material is going to flow through the machine. And then what we'll do then is we'll run this material here into the wet wash machine, our trommel, and figure out what the capture rate here is, and kind of get a comparison of the dry washer to the trommel. There you go. It's from the top layer of the berm we're looking at.
Alright, so
You get.
alright.
Alright, so we did about 15 buckets just off the top layer of the berm that we were working on. And this is just a really quick run just to get some demonstration, some field experience on the machine. And you can see here that just from that top layer, and we haven't even got close to the bedrock, you can see that the gold in there that we captured. Okay. Not bad for a quick 20-minute run. Pretty loose dirt. Wasn't hard digging. There you go. You got some Idaho gold out of the Gold Storm dry washer. All right. Next, we're gonna